So yeah, we have the Amarok double cab style, and we're gonna be comparing to the Ford Ranger. But now we are at VW, starting with the Amarok. So we can see the design in the front. They are very different. This one has a big grille, and I think these lights are not LED lights. I think they are the normal ones. I think these ones are the DRLs. This is the XLT, the Ford Ranger XLT. This is the car we're gonna be comparing it to the Amarok. And as you can see, they pretty look similar from the side view, but a noticeable difference that I see is this thing here. I didn't see it on the Amarok. They have.
What I found out about the Ranger and the Amarok is that they are co-developed, sharing the same platform, engine and production line and underpinnings. When I Google said the Amarok offers more premium comfort-oriented setup and a different exterior and interior styling. So in this video we're gonna be finding out if that is true. We're gonna compare the Ranger and the Amarok to see which one is the best. But keep in mind that the Amarok cost around 800k and the Ford Ranger I'm gonna compare it to is the XLT, which costs around 600k.
What we are interested in comparing is the inside of the car. So here we have the back door. It has plastic, leather here, leather, plastic, and you have a cup holder here, electric windows here. Come and see how you open the door handle. It's very different. So we're gonna see if it's the same in the Ford Raptor, or not Raptor. And we have leather seats. Come and show you. We have leather seats. This is where you can connect your baby seats. So you can connect an armrest with 2 cup holders. Yeah, and it's leather everywhere. So nice leather.
We can see that the Amarok has leather seats at the back and the driver's seat and some leather on the door, but the rest of the door is plastic. So on to the Ranger next.
So here is the inside of the XLT. Leather, but plastic everywhere. We don't have leather seats. The seats are whatever this is, and we have, here's where you can mount the baby seat. The Amarok also has this thing, and then center armrest. I don't like the feeling of this material.
So the Ranger doesn't have a leather seat. They call it premium cloth seat upholstery, which is just I don't like the feeling of this material. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel as premium as they describe it. But you get similar cup holders, the baby seat holders in both cars.
2 cup holders.
At the back side you get these 2 air vents in the Amarok, and this plug here which I don't know what it does, and the 12 socket bolt. I don't know the function of this plug. I've never seen it before. I'm not sure what it is for. The back side of the Ranger you also get 2 air vents, but it doesn't have that ugly plug. You only get USB-C and USB type A ports at the back. Okay, next onto the interior of the Amarok.
We have a leather steering wheel, but here it's plastic. Even here it's plastic. And you have your volume controls. I don't know what these ones are, but yeah, buttons on the steering wheel. That's good. And then we have this gear lever here. So this one is a 10-speed automatic, and we have this thing can go to 2 high and 4 high and 4 low. I think that's what it means. And we have our parking brake here. It's electric. 2 cup holders for the people in the front, and then an armrest where you have your storage compartment. Yeah, and it has leather on it, and we have this plastic thing here that looks like wood. I'm not sure if it's, yeah, it has to be plastic. And it's plastic here. Oh, it's not steady. Like, you can hear some creaks. Yeah, you can hear creaks. And then there's the display. I'm not sure if it's gonna light up so we can check it out. And here are the vents. Only we have some plastic thing here. I think you can open this and it glove box. So you have two storages. And we have leather seats. I like this leather, but there's a lot of plastic. I wonder why this car costs like 800K.
And the reason why I say that is because the Ford Territory has leather seats, leather on the dashboard, leather on this armrest, and it costs around 600K. Now I get it, there are different cars. One is a crossover, an SUV, or the other is a bike, but still the interior of the Territory, it's more superior to the Amarok, even though the Territory costs around 600K. Understand that the Ford Ranger and the Amarok have a 2-liter bi-turbo diesel engine, producing around 154 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque. But still, the materials inside the car, they don't feel premium at all. The Amarok is better because it has leather seats and leather dashboard trim somewhere. Even the steering wheel is leather. Even on the door cards there is leather. But still, the Ford Territory is superior to them all in terms of feeling premium.
Okay. And we have where you can put your glasses. Okay. And our sun visor, let's see if we have a, yeah, we have lights. I think the car is off, so I don't think we can be able to show you everything. And we have lights here. They are off right now. Even on the driver's side, there's a mirror with 2 lights, like a ring light, and this is our mirror. Yeah, our mirror. Steering wheel, a big screen. You can see that they look similar with the Ford Ranger screen, but this one is very angular. It's not the same. And we have a leather dashboard. It's nice, but why is it plastic here? If here is leather, like, at least it should have been leather everywhere. And on the door, oh wait, the handles are the same as the back. Even the leather part is the same as the back. The leather is only here and here. Others plastic. And you have storage for your cups and everything. Storage for your cups here. And you have electric adjusting for the mirrors if you want to position your mirrors. And the windows, you all know, if you want to lock and unlock, everything. Okay. Oh, now the screen is on. Wait, what about this one? This is the one we want. It's not on, but, and here it's how you control your lights, your air vents. You can manually adjust them. I think all the, what we're interested in is to see whether, like, basically how you control your climate change and everything. We are unable to do that because we don't have the key of the car. So yeah, and here we have a 12 socket volt and 2 USB ports. One is type A and one is type C. Wireless charging. Yeah, here's the car in the front. It's very nice. It's leather seats, but the door cards, they don't have leather. The leather is only here. Oh, even here. Okay, I didn't see this side. It's only even here. The leather is here also. Even here. Yeah.
At this point of the video, I can see that the Amarok feels more premium than the Ranger. So here's the clip of the interior of the Ranger compared to the Amarok.
And here is the front door. We have leather, just like the back door, and plastic. I think the Amarok here it's leather also. We have the same lock and unlock button, electrical adjusted thing, and the door bins, your speakers. They are not branded, they're just normal speakers. Yeah, so even the seats are manually controlled. There is no electric wara. You manually adjust them yourself. And the lights, where you control your lights. And look at this. I don't think this was in the Amarok. Voila, cup holders. Cup holders. Even the driver's seats are not leather. They are this I don't know what material is this, but I don't like the feeling of it.
The only way I could describe this material is that it feels like an old blanket. It doesn't feel nice.
But here, the only place you get leather on the interior is on the armrest. And then you can open the armrest just like the Amarok. Storage, the thing you must store your key in a 12-volt socket. Is it showing? 12-volt socket. Let's close this. I don't know what this is for. Is it a cup holder? Okay, so it's different layout. Parking brake, 2 cup holders, a gear lever. Yeah, I don't think there's wireless charging here. Yeah, so let's test. You can hear creaks. Yeah, you can hear creaks. At least on this one, you can control your climate controls. It's showing without the climate controls. You can control them not on the screen, but the screens, I don't know why they are not always on. Okay, here for storage you only have it on the glove box. You don't have it here on top, because if I remember, the Amarok has a storage here. But okay, this is the steering wheel with buttons to control your volume, to control your volumes, things like that. And the steering wheel is leather. And we have a screen here. I don't know what is to display. Maybe it's to display. I'm seeing, okay, maybe the safety belt and everything. And our vents are here. What I noticed is that this interior looks better, way better than the Amarok. Do you agree or not?
Yeah, other than the leather, not it being leather.
Yeah, this interior looks better. And then we have the same glass storage, glasses storage, and our sun visors. I think they are the same. Okay, here we don't have lights. I don't remember if the Amarok had lights, but we'll show the videos of the Amarok. And then even in here, it's just the same. Yeah, that's about it for the Ranger. I think this interior just only needs the leather and it looks way better. If you want leather, you will get it on the wild track, on the seats, everywhere, and even on the platinum, even on the Raptor. But the Raptor is not here. But yeah, you can get it on the wild track, platinum. That's where you will get your leather. Oh, let's go and show them. Yeah, let's go and show them. As we go to show you the other, the door mechanism is the same as the Amarok. So yeah, we are done with it. Let's go show you the leather on the car that I'm talking about. Cameraman. Okay. And if you want leather, here's how much you must pay for the leather. So here you can see it's leather seats on the driver's side. Okay, you don't get leather here, but leather here, the same door handles because it's the same car. And if you also want electrically adjusted seats, you have to get them on the wild track. See, even the dash, okay, here you get Alcantara, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's leather, not Alcantara. And then leather, I think it's Alcantara, something like, but nah, it's leather. And even here, okay, the dash is plastic, but you get it, leather, it's covered in leather. Even, okay, yeah, it's plastic, but You get it? Yeah, so here's the tile I was talking about, that it's on the Amarok, the 2 high, 4 high, 4A, 4 low. I think that's what they replaced on the XLT. You can see leather. Where? Oh, we have these controls. I don't, it's something about aux. I'm not sure, but we are not reviewing this car, but you get the point. If you want leather, you have to go to the Wild Track and the Platinum. The Platinum is exactly the same leather. Oh, even here. And this wood, maybe plastic thingy, plastic, leather. It's the same. It's pretty much the same as the Wild Track, the Platinum. So you get it. If you want leather, you have to pay. Here it's 1.1 million. Even here, okay, the Platinum is more expensive. So this is how you open your tailgate. Yeah. So here's the back side of the car, and then you have this socket here, this plug here. I don't know where it's gonna get its power from. Like, yo, it's a big plug. And then yeah, this is the back side of the Amarok. You have a reversing camera hidden inside the badge, and you can hook your trailer here. Now let's compare it to the Ford Ranger, and similar. They have backing camera, and we didn't get this thing on the Amarok. You only got this thing wasn't there, but I think you can, I think they can give it to you maybe. On the bed it's painted. I don't know what type of paint is this, but it's painted. On the Amarok it wasn't. We also don't have the socket there. You remember the socket, the 3 plug? Yeah, this material here, we didn't have that. It was only paint, like painted white. Yeah, the rims that come with the car, they are 18-inch wheels. As you can see, it's a big buggy. And 17-inch wheel rims. They are not the same as the Amarok. They don't look the same. So you can see from the side profile, the thing that got me interested into comparing the cars, you can see that they look similar.
See, so what we can see in the video is that the Amarok feels more premium because of the leather seats. But other than that, I don't think it's way too far off from the Ranger other than the leather seats. So in my opinion, okay, in this video let's conclude that it feels more premium because of the leather, but then it costs 200k more than the Ranger. So I don't think that 200k is worth it just to get leather dashboard and leather seats and just some leather on the door cards. Other than that, these cars are very similar. Same engine, same underpinning, same everything. They were even built in the same factory. So I could take the Ranger because it costs around 600k, not 800k like the Amarok. Or maybe VW is justifying the price because they give you wireless charging features. Maybe the suspension is different, but I'm not sure. When I google the differences between the cars, there isn't much that comes out. Whether it's the suspension or whatever, there is no difference. The difference they emphasize on is just the luxury side, and the luxury side they are referring to is just the leather seats, leather dashboard, and talking about LED headlights. But I didn't see any LED headlights on the Amarok or on the Ranger. But the only difference, the majority of the difference, is just the leather seats. Other than that, I think it's just the same car.